Is recording? Alright guys, it's Rebecca with another game of Fortnite. And then today I'm gonna tell you the full storyline from season 1 all the way up to right now. Anyways, let's get started. So the event storyline first started in season 3 with this weird comet thing up in the sky. Xavier, stop interrupting. Maybe this is the reason why I never get any views. It's because of you interrupting. Anyways, it all started with a meteor in the sky. It was like right up there. And everyone failed to predict where and when it would hit. I mean, most people thought it was going to hit Tilted. But instead it hit Dusty. Yeah, sorry, spoilers. It's not really spoilers because we're like, that was like a year ago. That's months. Anyways, as the meteor got closer, little smaller meteors came and hit the ground. And the thing that makes no sense is that I actually seen a footage where Dusty Depot gets destroyed by several of them. But when you log into the next game, it's like nothing ever happened. Crazy. Yeah, we'll get to this thing right in just a minute. So anyways, then the meteor crashed into our world starting season 4. It completely destroyed Dusty Depot and some other buildings. You know that one building that the insurance building is at? Well, that was destroyed by the meteor. Along with the prison. Can't forget the prison. And also, Risky Reels was destroyed. Why'd they have to remove Risky Reels? I missed that place. Barely got to watch any movies in that place. Now that is what I call longest jump. Anyways, then, everything was calm for a few days, until the meteor in Dusty Depot started to crack and started to cool down, and then it turned out to be the visitor happened to be inside of it. So the visitor left a trail of destruction through its path, on its path. And all of the trucks started bringing these hop rocks to the villain base where the rocket was. And as soon as they got there, the rocket launched. And when it got up in the sky, it targeted Tilted Towers. It made some people happy because some people hated that place, but it made others really sad. But Fortnite trolled us literally, and literally someone just bended that rocket through space and time, and it just started teleporting everywhere. It targeted right there. The rocket bent itself through space and time. Then a couple of seconds later, it went from like right there where Moisty Meyer was, bent through space and time, and its little journey all the way up to right there where the Viking village is. Still don't know why it's still not named. It'd be weird if this place right here was named, but Viking village isn't. I mean, come on, this is just one structure, and that's like a whole load of structures. Anyways, back to the storyline. You know, then it formed a rift over there. You know, and then again, a couple of minutes later, a couple of seconds later, actually, not minutes, it appeared above Blue Lake, and that's when the rocket flew up into outer space and this caused a gigantic crack in the sky. Now we're going to, a few days later, the crack started to grow. Then season 5 started. It brought in back the Durburger, which is still at Loot Lake. Dusty Divot has a major change. It's still like this, despite the fact that that big tree that was in the middle is now replaced by a lava pit. Come on, what is Dusty Divot gonna be changed? Come on, let me know in the comments down below if you think that Dusty Divot should get a major change. Why not try, like, put a city down there? And I'm pretty sure Tilted is gonna fit down there. Seriously, I never go to this place. I don't know anyone else does too. It's probably because there's a heck of a lot of wood here. Why go here to get all that wood? You can go to Sunny Stacks. They have a whole lot more wood than this place. Anyway, back thing. Now, it was calm for a few days in season 5. The rifts still continued to grow until August 20th, until August 20th, where the rift in the sky started to zap few cactuses. Now, unfortunately, they removed the lightning marks, so it's like the lightning zaps right there several times for every 1 hour. And once all the cactus were destroyed, the rift spawned in the cube. As soon as the cube spawned in, the rift just disappeared. Disappeared like nothing ever happened. I don't know where the rocket's at right now. Same thing with the robot. Oh, sorry, spoilers. Anyways, now the cube started to move for a few days. You know, and it spawned its first rune right there where the sky platform is. Sky platform. That sky platform was directly above where the rune was originally at. Check. Here. So I just entered into first person Fortnite. Anyways, it's a bummer that you cannot of going to produce that rune, the cube actually destroyed the hut. Which I was assuming was like one of those huts right there. See that hut right there? But it turns out the thing is growing like big. Yeah. I wonder what it's gonna look like in the future. Alright then, so the cube kept on rolling for several hours, every hour, until it hit Loot Lake. When it hit Loot Lake, did I just experience a glitch right there? Yeah, whatever. So anyway, the cube went into Loot Lake and was dissolved. One causing Loot Lake to be bouncy Loot Lake. Yeah. Or as people call it, Thanos Lake. Seriously, why do you call it Thanos Lake? Well, Thanos is... We'll get to this thing right here. Don't worry. Anyways, it was calm for the first few days until September 27th, where until September 27th, the cube actually came out of Loot Lake and just literally, he just brought the Loot Lake house with it. Seriously, he brought the Loot Lake house with it. Yeah. You see that one? I'm not sure if it noticed that it brought the Loot Lake house with it, or was it wanted to do that in the first place, though. Okay, I'll let Mr. Interruption talk first. Are you done interrupting, Mr. Interruptions? Well, you keep on interrupting me. Well, I'm trying. Guys, don't like his videos. Now make sure to like my videos. It's my brother's videos that you should hate. No, hate his videos. Don't listen to him. You should definitely watch my videos. Okay? Are you done interruptions? You done interrupting? No. Well, then you're gonna be done interruption. Okay. You talk on my channel sometimes. Yeah, after you're done. You do all the time. Every time when I start recording, this always happens. You're like, blah, 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 blah. When I'm in the middle of saying about something, like, I'm just gonna do it like this. Like, let's pretend I'm saying something. I'm not gonna really say something. I'll be like, blah, 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 blah. In the middle of me saying what I have to say, you're like, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, because you keep on interrupting me, causing me to fight. Do you really think people want to watch people fight all the time? I mean, some do, but they're just weird. But still. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Then season 6 started, and the cube brought. Kevin the Cube brought Loot Lake. That was quick. Like I said, I'm not sure if it meant to do it or it was trying to do it. go, but instead it went around like this to that last rune right there before the last one, note over there. And then in the process of this, little cubes started to appear everywhere on the house. First it started in the little mine shaft area. Then it started to go to all places. The little cubes are everywhere. And then when it hit its last room, and all the other runes came towards it and started giving energy. When the cube was done getting energy, it just dropped them. Like everywhere. Dropped them everywhere. And then it went back to Loot Lake and just literally, with its own power, just tore apart the Loot Lake house, Loot Lake Island, causing Fortnite event. Now during this, the cube started to crack until November the 5th. The cube started to just form and started dropping energy nectar things. I'll call it energy because while it still had a little bit of energy left, even when it was on its last drop, it was still able to electrocute you. As soon as they dropped that last drop, that cube was basically dead. And when it did do its last drop, it started to spin around like crazy and it exploded, causing the the islands around Blue Lake to be shot further than they actually were. If I put it like this island right here was originally right over here. Directly right here, and it shot it right over there. And we don't even know where the house is. Maybe the explosion caused the Blue Lake house to just be blown into smithereens. Or probably if the explosion pushed it way far out of the map. Anyways, then an iceberg appeared after the cube explosion event. It appeared over there. It was calm the first few days until the start of season 7. I believe happened on December the 5th. Polar Peak got introduced. But unlike today, it got a castle. Well, it had a castle, actually. Anyways, it was calm the first few days until the Polar Peak still continued to melt. And then an ice ball appeared above where the Infinity Blade was. Then people figured out that the Ice King was in there. And same thing with the cube. Every hour, a little symbol went away. And when the last symbol was removed, the Ice King broke out and brought in a whole entire ice storm, which caused the complete whole map to be changed. Literally, like, from right here all the way down to right here. And this part right here, here was the only place that was left untouched. Anyways, during the live event, you could actually go into your map and watch as the snow covers the whole entire map. Anyways, then a few days later, the Fire King broke out of his cell and melted away the ice. Then earthquakes start to appear. They're destroying everything in its path. Same thing with the cube. It destroys that one building over there where the insurance building was. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you this, the cube also destroyed a building too. But that's the past now. Then a few days later, Season 8 started.
But I can orange my mouth just because it's like...
Now.
I will use my orange power.
Yeah, whatever. Now everything was calm the first few days again. Until dig spots started to appear. And there was this helicopter that moved every single day. And there were currently 3 different spots that they found. The first one, I believe, is like right here, or if not, it's probably like right over there. I think it was over there. Then they went over here. Then lava arose. Then lava appeared and started to rise and killed everyone off. I'm just kidding. That's just a game mode. Sorry for the sudden pause. But seriously, that was just a game mode. Anyways, the last big spot was at Loot Lake, and there's this mysterious door. I'm not sure if it's connected to the vault or not, though, but it's like right over here. See, it's right here. The thing is, though, that's actually hollow. Xavier, stop putting it on top of the AC.
I want to do what the fuck I want.
Anyways, then it turns out they found out what they want. They found what they wanted. It was directly underneath Kevin's dead body. They digged it up, and there was a vault. And then these rune things that were floating in midair came to the vault, and by the way, you could also push them too. And as soon as every rune was placed into its place, the unvaulting event started, where You could all, or you could actually, you could actually choose which weapon you gets involted. Everyone chose the drum gun, and the drum gun got involted. But little did people know there was a few consequences during the involving of the drum gun. And I'm pretty sure a few people hated that completely. Literally, I think a few people actually hated it. And then when the drum gun was involted, everyone got launched up into the sky where the volcano was actually active. Then the volcano shot a few volcanic rocks, and destroyed two locations. The first one was Retail Row, which is now Mega Mall. Sorry, spoilers. Then it cracked Polar Peak. Then, the most saddest thing happened. It destroyed Tilted Towers. And everything was calm the first few days, until Season 9. Woohoo! The current season. Tilted Towers in Retail Row got a huge revamp. And are now new futuristic locations. Tilted Towers is now Neo Tilted, and Retail Row is now Mega Mall. And also, I'm pretty sure the little Transformer thing that's right over around here is pretty happy too, because it's now got a futuristic revamp too. Also, there are sky platforms above of every single room location except for this one right here. It's a little bit off. Yes, it's like seriously way off.
Oh yeah, and they also spawn in the.
Or maybe
the vehicle. I'll do the vehicle part.
No.
Come on, Kevin. You know I talk to your channel every day.
No, I'm doing it.
Okay, whatever.
And anyways, the volcano got the volcano got a revamp. Now currently looks like this, but I'm not sure if this is a glitch, but when you're in actual Spawn Island, if you look at the mini map, that's like right up a top right corner, you could actually see the old version of the pressure plant instead of the new. Now everything was calm for the first few days until something crazy happened at Polar Peak. There was this strange eyeball that would stare at us every time. And a few days later, the monster actually broke free. He took the castle with it. Oh yeah, so I forgot to tell you this wire right here. Now the monster actually destroyed a few locations. The first one was right here at Snobby Shores. Then it took a journey right to Pleasant Park, right and here. Destroyed Pleasant Park right there. Then it went to Loot Lake. Now there's this big gigantic footprint right there. Well, I'm waiting for my little annoying brother to finish. Are you done? I'll take care of them after I'm done recording. Alright, now the Polar Peak monster actually went back into the ocean. And then Pressure Plant has a new revamp, and now it looks like this. And then they were trying to build a robot. Now everything was calm for the first few days until the Polar Peak monster still continued to appear. And then Season 9 live event happened. The monster appeared right here and started to fire these green laser beams. And then the robot activated and shot missiles while the monster was punching the Loot Lake vault. Then after its the robot's second round of missiles, the monster shot another green laser beam, knocked it like right here. And that's surprising, it's a big gigantic robot. Then the robot launched the monster all the way over here. And then the robot got out of the ocean, and we all thought it was a victory royale for the robot, but then the monster did a surprise attack and poof. And landed like right here. And then the monster kept on biting on one of its jet sets. Then the robot launched it back, causing one of its arms to just fly into the ocean. Then the robot punched the vault, brought an orb with it, and then punched as the monster and got energized. But as the monster came by, it dropped the orb into place and just punched it right over here. Then it went to Loot Lake. Then it went to Neo Tilted and took out the statue, which is apparently a sword. And then the final event happened in slow motion. Now here's the remains. The robot did the floss too, then it just launched. Alright, that is all for today's video. I'm sorry for the sudden pauses. Yeah, Xavier's gonna go to his room. Anyways, see you next time in another Fortnite video. Probably Slime Rancher, not sure. Anyways, peace out.